Today, Curtin Land and Cattle in Blue Mound, Illinois is home to about 300 registered Angus cows. But the Curtin family's heritage of raising Angus seed stock began with a 4-H project more than 80 years ago.
My father started this registered Angus herd by purchasing heifers for my brothers to show at the fairs. And we've had registered Angus cattle on this farm continuously since then.
While the rich soils of central Illinois might not seem like the perfect place for a cattle operation, the Curtin family's passion for raising quality cattle has helped them sustain their operation through generations of change in the industry.
What I feel is unique about our operation is the fact that we run a sizable cow herd in the corn and soybean ground of central Illinois.
There used to be a lot of cattle, small herds of cattle. Everybody had a few, you know. So we had a market for bulls at that time here locally, but we have to depend on our buyers now to come quite a distance, actually, to buy our cattle. Under TJ's management and so forth, why we're selling cattle all over the United States. It's gratifying to see the growth that the herd has made here, and it's just really amazing that in the corn and soybean country here that we can run an operation like this and be successful.
When TJ Curtin returned to the operation after college, his passion for the cattle and intense desire for improvement ignited the growth of their herd.
I'm very proud of the way TJ is running this operation and developing this herd. It's growing immensely under his management. It's a large herd now, and it's becoming nationally known.
You know, my main goal is to provide a comfortable standard of living for me and my family, and also do a job every day that I love. At the end of my tenure, I hope to have the ability to pass the farm on to the next generation if they so choose.
Well, that means a whole lot to us to have this operation continuing in the family and on this farm. It's just elated that we could continue this operation with TJ's management and his goals of what he would like to accomplish here, and we are very proud of that.
As their cattle operation continues to focus on the future, TJ recognizes the foundation his father and grandfather have laid for their success by putting people first, a principle that drives Curtin Land and Cattle's approach to customer service.
You know, the one thing I wish I was better at was getting my boots on every farm. I try my best, but I can't make it to everywhere every year, but I try pretty hard to do it. So I host a customer appreciation dinner here. I have 2 or 3 speakers come in, and then we do a lunch and have lots of questions and answers, and I try to provide that, you know, to give them some information about raising cattle, and then provide them some other networking opportunities with other guys. You get a lot of ideas from somebody else, you know, at those things too.
In addition to their customer appreciation event, the Curtins certainly also serve their customers through the genetics provided in their annual Seedstock sale, hosted at the farm, as well as their offerings at other events, including the Midland Bull Test and the National Western Stock Show.
Our annual production sale day and it's kind of like Christmas Day for me. I love that. That's the one day of the year that I've got a year's worth of work of what I'm striving to do put on display.
With the success of their operation measured each time sale day rolls around, Curtin Land and Cattle is intent on advancing the quality of their herd to provide industry-leading genetics to their buyers.
What we're looking for here in our operation is for one, the cattle got to be good. They got to have a nice phenotype to them. They got to have that attractive look. But what we're trying to do here is I also want the EPDs to go with it. I want those top percentile Angus EPDs to go with the cattle, and I want them backed by a pedigree that is stacked with breed-leading genetics.
When all the pieces of their Angus breeding program come together, The Curtins are not only able to improve the genetic base of their customers' herds, but ultimately, they recognize that their genetics also influence the experience of beef consumers.
Well, what we do here as Seedstock producers, I mean, we're the top of the beef chain, I guess, so to speak. So the genetics we propagate and put out there do filter down to the consumer.
I think the quality is what we're after, and we strive to meet CAB standards with the cattle we produce, and this is the market, and it's really growing, and so this is a market that we really point our operation towards.
Congratulations to Curtin Land and Cattle, the 2018 Illinois Beef Association Seedstock Producer of the Year.